Dota, and then maybe I dreamt it. I'm pretty sure they added it back in.
So I don't think they added it back in, buddy. I think you're wishing and dreaming here. Are you playing on a secret patch? Do you know something?
Maybe, I don't know.
It does. I'm looking at Legion Commander right now. Yeah, melee, carry, right. Disabler, Initiator, Durable, Nuker. No jungle.
No jungle. I thought they put it back in. Maybe I got baited.
Camps they're going to abuse if you have wolves or treants like that. But a hero gives you 1.5 armor at this earlier level, and a creep always gives you just 0.5, which is really good early. Like, oh, Mposhka's dead. Pretty sure.
Yeah, looks like it. Couple more clicks.
Yeah, but that's the issue, is that even though, like, relatively it's a lot of armor early, it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, Affairs is just like spamming nukes at you. He has a completely full courier. Tangos, Salve.
Oh, wow.
Obs. Top lane, though.
Yeah, collapse. TP forward from Ramsey as well. That's going to get you a kill on the Beastmaster. 2-0 start here for HR. Collapse was holding stick charges and Mango, but didn't want to go for it. Instead, they'll focus solo. Wrath of Nature bouncing, nearly killed Collapse. Almost had Mirror as well. Mposhka under tower, sprouted up. Ice Path comes, and Ramsey's looking for the finish, but nobody's dying.
Yeah, those raindrops just save Solo. Mira's trying to hunt him down here. He's just getting the mana with the clarity.
Oh, lol is coming. He's got quelling. Wait, what did he use quelling on? Oh, there was a tree in front of that tree. He's gonna get stunned and killed. He will not live.
At this point.
How is this ET been allowed to clear 3 waves? Get on him. Quick, kill Mposhka. TP out. Any stuns? The damage? Is it enough? Finally kills him off. A little close, though. With no disables there.
But that's what the patch is. That's when Tumblr finally dies.
Haste to Tiny. Haste to Tiny. Can you oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Kiyotaka. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Well,
so he ganks top.
That was his blink reveal as well.
And that was his blink and
now there's a Tumblr playing Beastmaster.
Oh dear. I mean, he's just dead there, isn't he? Yeah, the Warpine Raider will chase him down. Top lane is not a safe place to be. Look at my Mposhka bottom.
Yeah, he's still sitting about it. Yeah. It's a good game.
Go team!
Alright, revenge though? Oh, please, team. Help.
Don't tell me Kiyotaka dies here. No, he's good, right? They'll lift up Ramses. Collapse. Damage from the Sky Wrath. Good enough to finish him off. Will die though to Lal and Mira. Lycan gonna shapeshift now.
Yeah, Kiyotaka almost went for a blink play. Then a terrible illusion was coming in, and then it didn't right click him, so he didn't lose his blink. Alright, at least he's dead now. There we go.
The stolen TP from Rubik. I wonder if Solo's done that on purpose. Solo done this on purpose, like you get under their skin.
I don't know, they did win, so yeah.
That's true. And he did defeat LGD.
Ramsey, sir? I think he thought those were his ancients. Yadro had different ideas.
Monstrous now. Closing in on 9k net worth.
Mposhka, after pushing out that bottom wave, he's actually here to defend him. If they go for this gank on Yadro, Mposhka might get the save.
Avalanche toss, he does have Sunder, but he's silenced up and killed. The stomp didn't come fast enough. Gleipnir against the TB.
Yeah, exactly. Like you would really be thinking about that this game. So it must feel pretty desperate to just stay involved with like his like and everything. Ice Path comes out here. But it's cut through the trees there.
DK's blown up though by Tiny Skywrath. Mystic Flare on the Avalanche toss. Kills off Lal.
Like 2 more items on TB. This idea of like Manta Scotty, pretty much. Like once there's Manta Scotty on Yadro, I feel like then they're gonna start trying to push. Collapse. This is such an important kill, but can they actually get the damage?
Ooh, with that big old granite golem. Oh, the Avalanche.
Stolen Ice Path.
Holds it back. Finally gets the kill. Collapse with the Axis. Mira, he'll die there behind the enemy tier 2, but killing off Kiyotaka, so important, like you said. And Solo's gonna drop as well. Collapse is going wild with this granite golem frontlining for him. Ramsey's trying to take it down. Lance of Pursuit. Getting a bit of backstab damage, but he can't kill it off in time.
Wow. They don't do much about it if they're not set up. Like, they can kind of attack whatever part of the map that they want while Yadro is farming. Whereas for Collapse, like, he can slowly push up this top lane, but it's those plays with the Primal Roar that are harder to execute than with the Lycan to do. But when you actually connect all of them, I mean, look what it gives you. Like, it was just super free.
It makes sense. But also you don't have Illusion clear.
Yeah.
All Beastmaster stuff clear. In the mid lane just appears out of nowhere, and you can see how quickly HR are moving away.
But we just have to watch for a blink stun into Miposhka's spirit, right? 3 points natural order now, 80% reduction.
Oh, blink stun on the Black Dragon.
Yanking.
Kiyotaka, he's in on the TB. Lots of magic damage coming his way. Thinking about the Sunder play. The rolls there on Kiyotaka while Miro got blown up. And Yatoro so close to death. Pops the Manta still alive. Sunder, where is it? Doesn't come in time. A just popped as Miro dives into the back lines looking for collapse. Yatoro doesn't have meta anymore, so a bit of dead weight now to Terrorblade, and Ramses can't stick on collapse. Cuts through the trees, a stomp is there, 2 supports caught, Andros and Solo in trouble, and Yatoro in melee form, Sunders and Ramses, and he's doing so much work! Dead weight turns into a feather flying through this fight. Miro's gonna TP out, and Ramses, the stun from LOL, the range on it. How didn't even get there in time? The Sprout is there, but that means he turned around and gets stunned in the end. A triple for Yatoro without Metamorphosis.
Pops the Sunder, allies re-goose back into the fight. It's just like a pincered bloodbath there. Poor Hellraiser stuck in the trash compactor in the middle lane. Do get dignity kill down the bottom lane though. These odds are like exactly the same.
But
maybe they're not updated.
Yeah, they are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, look at that.
Catch on TV.
That was unexpected.
How
did this just happen? What happened? Guy, you just won a fight. What's happening? Why are we spread out? Why are all the lanes pushing at us?
TV got ditched. Now Mira, even though he's under Glimmer Cave, getting tossed around. Tiny roared up. He walked into the ice path, and Tiny, he looks fine. Mira has shapeshift, comes back in. They blow Kiyotaka with a Fate Bomb. But the support's in trouble. Collapse focused by the big bad wolf. And with that dragon coming in, the Glimmer trying to save him up. The Glimmer Cape, the turnaround, Collapse still alive. The dragon kills him off. The dragon trading hands as LOL aiming for Ramses. Got him with a stun, and there's the Earth Splitter from the ET.
Now I'm not sure what it is.
No.
Valve?
What does Province mean? Maybe there's no answer is. Oh, he just face tanks the gang from Team Spirit. Does expend a BKB on Collapse.
Shift is over here, so it looks like it's going to be heading on down here, and the shard will be up. We can get ourselves a fireball, considering he still has a bottle on Marl, or the Demon Seal. Looks like it'll be the fireball. In here from the Radiant. They know
Ramses. We don't have the Tumbler's toy anymore, so Collapse doesn't have the little hop, skip, and a jump. But with a Hawk over the top of the Prophet, even if he's here, he's absolutely dead. In the top left corner. Yatoro is alone in the mid lane, but they're not even able to go on him. He might be just going on them. Yeah, hey, he's going on 4 hits, 3 hits. Okay.
Oh no.
And now Solo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, dead. Double kill for Yatoro. He's in a 1v3 and he gets a double kill.
On EC, but I mean, he also got given like 4 minutes of total free farm, which can make you comfortable in any position 5 because he just has a 4 staff and a Glimmer, and his Glimmer has done so much work this game.
Solo. He went for the ward play, but a 3-man stomp. Miposhka trying to set it up with the help of the roll. They got Kiyotaka all locked up in chains, and that's him gone. Blown up, and HR bleeding out. Ramses, he BKBs, but it's all too late. I think this game might just be over. 70 seconds with no Nature's Prophet. Yatoro very speedy with his haste rune, trying to chase Miero down. Shapeshift is wearing out, and it's cold. Game 1's over.
Well, there's a couple places on the map that you never want to fight in ET, and that was one of them. You know, mark that one down. Any staircase, generally, but obviously, that last fight, that was not the story of this game. It was mostly very, like, the small moments, like...
Shadow Fiend needs to rebuild his souls. He feels sad when he dies, but Tinker needs that constant upward trajectory of item progression, or else he just plateaus super hard.
Line goes up. That's the goal.
Before we get ourselves into game 2, Tinker game is on the cards here, but EGB have got a few words before we kick things off. Something he's really able to do against this Ench, who's centering everywhere.
Oh, Courier! It's right up the center!
Ench Courier.
Oh, easy bounty hunter. He got both now.
Well, he lost his Courier. Miposhka killed Antares' Courier. Now Antares kills Miposhka's one.
Oh, you're right. I actually thought it was Yadoro's before.
Yeah. She's getting a bit of revenge. a wild lane though. And Solo gets first blood down bottom. Killing off Collapse. Long range glimpse. Moving that money around.
Someone's got to pay for these boots bearing. What a
Someone's
battle!
Gonna pay for all these bloody sentries. Someone's gonna pay for all these sentries. There's like 6 of them in lane.
That was kind of risky. His ring of health went through there. Mira's dead again. No,
Yeah.
Almost. No.
2 kills in that bottom lane.
Each of them taking a fall now. This is just like the last time we had a big spike in Enigma games, and we just had bounty hunters following around in the jungle when they were trying to play greedy.
Was that the Helm patch?
Many moons ago, yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago. Oh, back down to bottom. Solo gonna trade his life for Collapse as Mira will get the finishing touch. Doesn't look like Ramsey is gonna be able to track back and kill him, though he's given it a shot.
The bonuses from the Vision as well. This is something where we used to see like the Spectre and Nature's Prophet in the same game, where you can taunt and hit ulti, and it's just like this giant nuke, or like Zeus plus Spectre, or sorry, Zeus plus Nature's Prophet, kind of cute.
Oh, that Wrath of Nature. I mean, Collapse is going to die anyway to the glimpse and the Thunderstrike.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's got 92 unreliable gold, so.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Yadro, this guy up here, so much unreliable gold. Purse strings are loose.
There's no shame in it.
Spirit bringing the action back down to bottom.
And find me.
Is he not going Helm at all?
I'm watching mid with Mira's getting chased by Antares.
Antares didn't die though with the dust there. Miposhka helping Mira, keeps the Zeus alive and gets the kill. There's an observer ward in the river down below the low ground for some reason, as Lol's going to get glimpsed back into Ramsey's Infernal Blade. And the laser from Kiyotaka kills off the mid laner of Team Spirit.
You just eat it? I don't know. Like by the time he is overwhelmed, or the help of the Overlord, champion gets level 15, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe it's just the Doom. And they do use the Doom in the top lane on this Morphling. Quite a lot of damage from the Wrath of Nature. So Miero and Ramsey's pairing up to kill off Yatoro. And they are definitely a team that can push objectives with this Nature's Prophet Blightstone straight onto that tier 1.
How much a Morphling accumulates through just Agi? That is kind of a big buff.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, makes sense. Even that Dragon Knight with his big old dragon form. Life still feels good.
You can keep your
Mirror the big picture. It's definitely confusing. Yeah, Ramses has his Arcane's Midas. The Wrath of Nature going. Bouncing in onto Collapse. That's where it heads. Mira trying to zap Antares. Does get the kill, but now Kiyotaka spamming laser and rockets. Thinking about the blink forward.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, with a track on Mira. Can get another round of rockets out there.
radiant structures are fortified.
The bore and the lack of mana means Kiyotaka cannot keep chasing.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, they're certainly
is
looking
under
pretty
attack.
relaxed here. Antares going to go right through a sentry right now. Miposhka plays it very cool while stacking.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He won't body block the H camp though, and they're going to try and make him pay for it.
And they keep tabs on him. Classic bounty hunter stuff. Deep behind enemy lines, running that recon game. Meets 3 enemy heroes. While in the mid lane, Lol zapped by the laser. Kiyotaka and Miero straight on the DK. So space created, says the bounty hunter.
That
Fight as a
Dire's middle tower
600
is
health
under attack.
Morphling pre-Lincolns. I didn't think so.
Dire's
TP
middle
admitted and thought about it, but now Mira, jumping and hopping over the kinetic field after he got glimpsed, still caught in the sprout. And HR, 4K net worth lead for them now, 13 minutes in.
in his opinion, it's just better to do this. And, I mean, I can definitely see how getting the AC would be kind of nice. I mean, there's going to be a lot of, obviously, other types of damage here, but...
Look at that HR, they press forward, they get some aggressive wards down. It looked like they're really taking a stranglehold on that bottom part of the map with the rocket spam. Kiyotaka is still annoying them as they remain tracked up. Don't need boots of travel anymore. Keen conveyance, all you need to move around the map. Here comes Spirit, walking straight into a bounty hunter who pops invis, but they also catch a glimpse of the disruptor.
Neither fair nor foul.
Solo blown up. Maybe they just feel like sentries and Zeus are enough. Like they see Antares, Thunder God's Wrath, the blink stun from Lol, and Collapse carrying dust as well. The hunter becomes the hunted. Just a dance around the trees. Hello? Anybody home? Oh, hello, Mira. How you doing? TP from Prophet. Static Storm as well. Okay, Solo. Make damn sure he dies.
They ping bottom immediately. Go! Push!
Farming. Well, Yatro's going for the double defensive build. Lincoln's into BKB. Collapse will have AC by the next team fight. They'll be successful in doing so.
You know, I gotta say though, for some reason, something's telling me that Hellraisers aren't gonna close this one.
Can they get Yatoro here? With a glimpse pop on Lincoln's. Yatoro feels it coming. The Wrath of Nature. The Lincoln's pop. And they get the Doom on the Morphling. A huge kill for HR.
He's the one guy who, if he stays untouched, then you can still lose this game. But, you know, like I said.
Yeah, like just exactly like you said. Word for word. Verbatim. Raw bottom. Hunter's needs help from his team. And in comes the Tinker. Laser and Shivers guarding Hunter's and taking both of them down. How we view Disruptor as a hero.
I thought you meant with the fish.
Oh no, I've never talked about the fish parasite.
Like I say, most games.
Like I said, most games. The fish parasite, very important analogy to be making. Yatoro, being TP'd on. Miro and Kiyotaka both here. He's trying to TP out, but they've got the route from the Atos.
But they have to get through the Lincolns.
So that's the thing for me. If HR are playing, you know, on the front foot, playing aggressively, with this track and rockets and glimpse back, like Disruptor likes to play aggressive. They look real good. Get a kill on Collapse here. Blow up the Beastmaster. Incredible. Go next target. Get a +1. Find Mira. Ramsey's rocking a Poshka as well. So many targets, so little time. Trying to kill off the Engine and the Zeus both at the same time. Unsuccessful in what they do. They get Mira with Kiyotaka's rockets, and they get both of them, in fact. Stand corrected. Now that's great. That's where HR succeed. That's where they look really good. And they on what?
It's a talent at level 20 on Tinker. You can just like throw it on the Doom or something.
Get bounty Ags, throw it on him. Good boy, Solo.
The other one's so good though. I feel like the Keen Conveyance almost, because like you just use it constantly. Yeah. Dude, the Shard would be so good this game. So Warp Player versus Morphling? That sounds hilarious. Reducing his cast and attack range by 40%, like on a stubby little range hero like that.
Would be pretty funny. DK being jumped by Ramsey's, forced to BKB. The root on the Zeus. And Mira's done for him. Mira's TP'd right on top of him, and last BKB wearing out. Yatoro thinking about turning into Ramsey's, chucks the adaptive strike at him. BKB's up on half HP, trying to stand and fight. Ramsey's low, and the waveform in. Aiming for the Tinker now. Kiyotaka in trouble, but the Static Storm's a good one. Yatoro BKB standing his ground and fighting, but Ramsey's backing on top of the Morphling. TP in from the Tinker as well. Yatoro is about to die. The Tinker doesn't join the fight. Will now return to aim for Collapse. In comes Kiyotaka to blow him up. And Team Spirit losing out thanks to a buyback from Kiyotaka's Tinker. Just
way better.
Makes the hero easier to play, I guess.
Yeah. Man, being able to like put that on yourself and just like all your spells.
Look at Kiyotaka. They're standing behind tier 3 blasting people. Not a care in the world. Miposka and Mira both dying to the Tinker. 10%. Like he bought back, TP's forward, doesn't care, die back. Yeah. Scythe of Ice. Huge item for Tinker. Team Spirit. Now the woodwork onto Miero. Nature's Prophet dead for 70 seconds. They've Static Storm Law, but he BKBs. And Ramsey's, yeah, you've doomed the Morphling. Trying to chase him down with the heat-seeking missiles. Didn't get off his ship, so he's dead. 70 with no more. Mirror in trouble now. The BKB Kyo Tinker is shredding through Team Spirit. Hunter is keeping the tracks going. They lose the Prophet and Disruptor. But Hellraiser still moving forward. Ramsey stunned. Lol, can't stand the ground and fight. Surely not with a Tinker just lasering you into the ground. Aiming for the Doom again, but the Shiva's Guard clips onto the DK. Another jump stun. Ramsey finds another one. 5 heroes down on the side of Spirit. Tinker mid-team fight.
And just be a nuisance.
Yeah, it's Nature's Prophet. No slouch of scaling either. Well on his way to Satanic. It looks like the Furian's going to be the one to take the Aegis. They've got buyback on Doom. Tinker doesn't feel too afraid. And Nature's Prophet, yeah, doesn't have buyback, so it takes the Aegis.
And he takes the Shard, alright. I think
somewhere, he just double tapped it, right?
Went towards angle.
Yeah. Went towards the fountain, yeah. Satanics. Kiyotaka onto the Ench, and And Miposhka does have buyback, but it's on cooldown for 2 minutes. Once he's dead, he's gone for 70 seconds. Wild Axe is becoming a little annoying here as Collapse does build up the stacks. Over this barrier, the Guardian from the Tinker, the jumping onto Morphling, the Static Storm, and the Doom. Yatoro is fighting through it. It's still going to die, though. And with no buyback on him, the signal for the end is coming pretty quickly. HR just storm into this dire base. Take down 3 members of Team Spirit. The flavor to our carry. Bring out a hero like Tinker for the mid. Carry profit from the offlane.
Yeah, Miro and Ramsey's complement each other very well, I have to say. Considering, like, Miro's relatively, like, unknown in terms of, like, his status. You know, we talk a lot about the lack of threes and stuff. There's only a couple, like, really big names, especially in this region. But Miro's been impressing me a lot.
Yeah, like, proving your pedigree seems pretty hard. Miro's doing a great job of it. There's Mega Creeps. Team Spirit not tapping out just yet. A jump stun, Miero had the Lincolns on him. Doesn't get caught out by it, so they'll turn on Collapse, trap him in the Sprout and the Storm. While Yatoro with his big damage, bringing Miero low. They've got Kiyotaka and the ability to take down the Morphling. He's gone forever. Ramsey straight towards the end. Shares GG's called. Game 3 incoming. And a spicy one here. Very difficult to read this game for spectators, casters, viewers, players alike. But HR with a bit of cheese. We don't
a little pop-off.
A little bit of cheese there.
Yeah.
I'm leading Hellraisers here.
We'll see. I think a lot of it comes down to the blink timing of Collapse. I think he's by far the most important hero here for Team Spirit. And he was the intro hero, guys. Here, I'll let you guys know. I can't see it, but he's got 6 wins in a row as Earthshaker in his pumps.
Oh, very strong. As we head into Game 3, a quick video from...
Man, that is wild to see the taser this early, though. Like, there's so many times you don't see it until, like, after level, like, 7 or whatever, or even later sometimes.
Oh.
But it's been working.
Level 2.
The stakes of the fight.
Not well enough, though.
Man, the kill on the life in a big one. Can't really control the wave as you would like to, especially when Solo just gets dumpstered by the Earthshaker and Rubik down to 200 HP. In a matter of seconds, and Fisher blocks off as well. Tango's arrived, he can cut himself through, but the damage is done by Collapse. From HR top, though, with the first Dragon form. He had a bit of damage on that tier 1. Yeah, very slow, steadfast game here.
I would really like to see a grab up top. How about this?
Echo into Fisher. TP from Law. Finish off Ramses. Hey, you want to stun me and deny my creeps under my tower? Scanned into the dire top jungle.
How are they just losing mid for free? This is crazy. They just put all this pressure up top, and the catapult just took mid.
6 health deny. Hunterus does kill it. There's a glimpse up top into the Static Storm. Sets up on Collapse. Shadow Fiend and Dragonite more than enough damage to take him down. So they guard their top tier 1 and get a pretty decent kill. Keep back.
Collapse mid. Smoked.
Gecko straight onto the Shadow Fiend. Oh, with Miposhka here, they should have enough damage. Requiem wound up, thrown out. TP attempt, bit more damage than the zombies, and they get the kill. Oh, man. Wandering up towards top. Antares has his shard coming, which is a pretty big deal. And they'll make a move onto Yatoro. Good guts back. Blast off forward. TP's coming in, though, and Collapse is there. They'll save the day and get the kill on Techies.
Dreams do come true.
In the mid lane, Ramses, he blinks forward, flipped by the Rubik Static Storm as another one dropped in there with the field, stunning up the DP, Yatoro healed by the Soul Rip, Miero, Wolf chasing Yatoro, glimpsed across, they're hunting the Drow, Gus misses, but still a bit of a gap here and saved by Collapse, the Enchanted Fisher kills off the Wolf! Oh my god, Team Spirit just out-executing Hellraisers. Team Spirit.
Yeah, with Collapse smoked up here again.
Oh, Kiyotaka.
Come on and slam!
I see him. Straight up, Fisher, Blink Echo.
Return to the earth.
Oh, that's a dire ward. They just wait. How did they know he was there?
They saw him hit the camp.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Team Spirit.
Oh, looking good.
Really asserting dominance here in Game 3. 7-1. Don't have that net worth lead, but it feels like this pressure is just building and building, and eventually the pipe is going to burst as Antares and Solo get taken down quickly.
What were they doing? The Hellraisers are in trouble.
They are.
Yeah. Don't let that under 1K gold lead fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This game is in a much more dire strait than that.
It's an Alk game.
Not unwinnable, but it's a similar idea, yeah.
And they're going on mirror bottom. Healed up by the Soul Rip. Steals the Breathe Fire. Turns and battles Ramses, but the Dragon proves to be stronger with his angry horde behind him.
Breathe Fire Ramses. Those damage. Come on.
Kiyotaka's still going forward on this. Kill off Miposhka. It's a decent spree to steal, but a BKB expended for a couple of support kills.
Is under attack.
They need it mentality-wise. Like, they just got to get something going. Like, these blinks have not resulted in a lot of kills, obviously, and, well... Curious what he does this time.
Shapeshift and a jump stun. Miposhka blown up.
Nice.
HR sprinting forward, glimpsing Mira back into the claws of Miero. Altro trying to launch out these multi-shot projectiles, but in the end has to Hurricane Pike and gust away.
Oh, blinking one? They could kill him twice here.
Speedy enough to grab him. Yeah, Drow Ranger all caught up, but don't forget, Collapse is in the back, waiting for his moment to strike. Ramses BKB's up. Drow Ranger still holds. Requiem comes, but it's all too early. Kiyotaka didn't time it. Yatro BKBs and starts to sprint away, and oh no! Oh dear, that's not good. Still on to Ramses though head. The blast off in on the DP now though, and Collapse being whacked by Kiyotaka. Good two-man Fisher. And Chance and stuns up the Shadow Fiend. But Shaker. Oh, saved by
Just like me for real.
He's away from there. A serious come with me moment. If anyone's old enough to remember that moment.
That's a boomer reference. Grabs it. Yeah, too worried about someone else getting there or creating a situation. I mean, Yadro also is all the way up top, so the Wolves find him. Again, no vision, but he had just gone invis. Never mind. That'll help.
For the jump from Antares, Shadow Fiend clears up Miposhka and Collapse dead as well. A huge burst of damage from Hellraisers as Lowell might be in a bit of danger himself. BKB's up and runs away from the ancient Granite Golem, but now glimpsed in. The Solo drags him towards the Shadow Fiend, and 3 huge kills as HR dismantling Team Spirit now. Drow Ranger force staffing away from the kinetic field, and HR just going to cool things off for a little bit here. Built the counter her as well with these blink daggers, right? Just being able to jump in. Drow Ranger's never comfortable just standing there and fighting. That's why she's got BKB, Hurricane Pike, Silver Edge. Vulnerability is key.
Probably the most important person on their team died with nothing. That's a big one. Does have his BKB though, ready to rock and roll. So hopefully not gonna get chained down this time. That's the Treant build. That's a personal favorite.
Every support build now. Just buy Windlace is good. Even carries, buy Windlace. Move between camps faster. Well, it's worth it.
Oh, using the gem and the sticky bomb there. They're going to try and skip this ward out. There you go.
You see the SF. High ground vision gives them a bit of a view on the SF, but Antares jumps the Drow Ranger, chain stunning onto Yatoro, and they're going to blow him up. Oh, the Soul Rip nowhere near enough to heal him. Drow dead. And now the chase is on. Hellraisers just pummeling Team Spirit into the ground. Kiyotaka close to death. He will fall, but as Aegis claimed, Collapse. The Echo and BKB for this one. They'll lose LOL nonetheless. Collapse with a TP. BKB'd up. Jeez. Gets back to Fountain. Nearly dies just to the right clicks. While Mira, a couple of taps to the back of the head, and HR will glimpse him. He's dead. Tier 2 for Hellraisers, and maybe even just game 3 for Hellraisers at this point.
That, like, you know, things don't necessarily get that much worse for them, but they're so strong right now with these kills, and they're trying to abuse this Lycan.
I mean, like, one more kill there. Collapse dies. That's not just one lane. That's 2 lanes of barracks. Maybe even 3.
I mean, they have the AC down the bottom there as well. The Lycan, the Shadow Fiends are just going to work on these buildings. They're going to take these fights.
Well,
Hellraisers are not giving them a break at all.
No.
Dude, is he dead?
He's dead. Law's dead. Yeah, blinking. Shadow Fiend damage. Scotty Slide. Blast off on. Antares set up by his team. While Drow Ranger had the BKB and Pike to the high ground. But look at the Wolf. The Dragon. The animals. They're all coming for you, and you glimpse the Drow back into the Static Storm. Dead to the Razors and gone for 75 seconds. That's Team Spirit done now. They've got no Drow Ranger, no carry. All they can rely on is a big blink Echo Slam. So
Trick Pony, and like I want to cook this thing up there like it's an IKEA meatball, you know?
Okay, Blink Echo. They've got SF to half HP, but Kiyotaka just BKBs, and now what? Collapse. And now what? 3 heroes down for the price of nothing? And a glimpse camps. Who the hell have they caught? Okay, no one, because lol BKBs. But now it's Drow and DP hiding in their fountain, just cowering and waiting for the game to end. Undying buys back, but no Earthshaker Echo, no Rubik for 30 seconds. Tier 4's under assault. And Hellraisers looking like they're going to be top spot here in Eastern Europe. Drow goes to work, breaks up the DK. Ramses turns and fights. They're going to kill off Ramses here, but Drow Ranger's stuck. Here's the Shadow Fiend. 4-staff tower to the 3. And Treasure's there. Yatoro down, and Kiyotaka can clean up. Easy pickings for the Shadow Fiend. He wants the high five as well. Hey, look at me. Winds up the Requiem.
Well,
Radiant's Ancient is under.
And
debt, taxes, and Disruptor winning. I don't know. Like, that's Eastern Europe, baby.
Inevitability, Trent.
Dude, I think Maposhka and Yatoro same time, just the hands there. It's like, oh man, and look at that. The fist bumps, the pop-offs.